What's up, folks? I'm just frothing this up. It took me a long time to have my coffee for the day because we woke up and we went straight to the studio and did a lot of cleaning and organizing over there. So I'm getting a little bit of a late start when it comes to my Keto Brains and my coffee. Now I'll put that coffee. I'll put the pitcher over there and let it cool down so it can be iced, because that has been the main form. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How's everybody feeling? What time is it? It's 1:30 p.m. Not exactly a morning meeting, but what have you done today? I just wrote a whole bunch of letters. I have one more letter to one more pen pal to write. And sup, King? King, you know, I was over when we were at the studio today, rearranging furniture, taking things off the wall, putting new things in. I'm writing down shopping lists of how many picture frames and poster frames I'm gonna need. Paradise Alley poster that you got us is finally going to get a proper frame. You know, because I'm just thinking about the September Jamboree and the VIP night, and I'm just looking around. You know, it was a good day. I love days like that. You know, you guys don't really get to be in on any of that stuff because it's not really broadcast related, but it's definitely business related. You gotta slow down, Frank. You'll lose your hair. At this point, I'm taking it off. Losing hair, I'm just like, lose it faster, please, so I can stop shaving. You know? At this point, I don't want anybody to see the hair that comes in. That's anybody, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. At this point, I don't want anybody to see the hair that comes in. No, the Frank Rizzo poster is right there, right under the main studio monitor on the wall. That one's got 4 brass tacks in it. And
that picture you shared of the Zavals of New York days. Hi, everyone.
Which one?
The one you just shared on Instagram. Or did you not share that one? You and Mike and Anthony.
Oh yeah.
You had hair.
Oh, I had hair there, but you can see. Okay, here, hold on.
You could see it.
You can see. Okay, so last night, yesterday, the Quite Frankly Instagram has been delightfully active, and it's growing, and it's going to start becoming a major source of, you know, new viewership and all that stuff. But the other things that I do over there is I post a lot of behind the scenes. I post a lot of classic stuff, and take a look at this. So this is from 2006, about 2006. We're definitely streaming audio only. So this is prior to our 2007 revelation and finding Ustream and all that stuff. But you can tell here is a pre-show meeting. The studios at this point is my brother and I's our combined rooms. So Anthony's room and then my room is across the hall, and we would connect both rooms with all these audio cables. It was really a lot of fun. Anyway, here's me, Anthony, and Mike with a pre-show meeting. My buddy Sebastian is taking the picture. My pants are soaked for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe I just came from a baseball. I don't. But it's perfectly. So why?
It's like you had a sweatshirt or something on and got poured.
It's very strange. But you can tell. I'm 20. I'm 21 years old, and you can see that, you know, my hair is starting to go. At that point, I was just like, yeah, to hell with it. I hate this. You gotta be kidding me. Oh, that's in my room. Me, Anthony, and Mike.
That's the Frankie I fell in love with.
That's the Frankie Lauren fell in love with, she says. And there you go. Then there's another clip. This is less than a year before we started doing video. So you get stuff like that over there on the Instagram, and I love those little walks through memory lane, down memory lane. This might have been months before King found the show. King found the show because Anthony started doing a lot of MySpace advertising. Nikki Mullis celebrating 65 years today. Happy birthday. Nikki, do you want some Keto Brains? Nikki, email me, frank@quitefrankly.tv. I'm going to send you Keto Brains and some Quite Frankly coffee, so you can put them together. And as always, this is brought to you by Keto Brains. Lauren, can you pass me the bag, please, darling? Nikki, get in touch with me. Well, I'll get Justin from Yes Cacao to send you some chocolate balls as well. There's no way to start your day or to bring yourself up when you have that midday, like, damn, I need a recharge. When your brain says, please, give me fats, something I'm not going to crash on. The description is in the thing below. Oh, that's right. Molly said if you go to ketobrains.com, in the description below, it's right there, buy anything using any Quite Frankly promo code so they know that it's coming from this audience, and you're going into another giant raffle that we'll announce on Tuesday. A vibration plate, the BPC peptides, bottle of that, a bag of Keto Brains. It's like still over $300 again. They just love giving money away, so do it.
No, they love giving products away that work.
Yeah, well, products that work, absolutely. That's why they love giving it away. Doesn't matter. It's going to come back in spades once you try it. You guys can thank Anthony for bringing me into the fold. We often do. Or we often have. We often have. There's been a couple of times over the years where we're just like, damn MySpace. Damn MySpace. What's up, V? Hey, so what did you guys think about last night's show? I know we have, I wonder if there's anybody in the audience. What's up, Rosie? Lisa, how are you? I know it's a little bit later in the day. Usually these coffee streams go over a little bit easier prior to 11 a.m. Eastern time, but I promised a coffee stream, and here we are. I couldn't launch anything else from the studio because we were in the zone, so it couldn't stop. But I will tell you this: tonight it does look like the rain is going to hold up, and we're going to take Aurora out. We're going to take Aurora out tonight, and we know that there's a firework display around 9 o'clock, so I will try to keep it in mind to start a stream from that boardwalk, so that when the fireworks go on, I'll pull you guys in for a quick fireworks stream. How's that sound? He was fantastic. It's great when people are able to step back and reevaluate their beliefs, etc. That's from R.J. Williams. Bry Guy says, I canceled my Scientology orientation. You know, here is, I got contacted by a member of the audience and a friend of the show who's actually, I guess, a Scientologist. I never knew. They were a little bummed. They were a little bummed that I brought on Chris Shelton last night. And, I'm not in the, I asked this person, I said, hey, listen, if you ever are interested in coming on and advocating for the other side of the story, then by all means. And I never really thought about that. How many Scientologists do we actually have in the audience? And if we had a third hour, that might have been a good opportunity for somebody to call in. But I understand the position that the episode took was to do a little bit of an expose of what seems to be an organization with, I don't know, dubious legitimacy. That's how it comes across. So I can understand if this is somebody's religion and they don't really talk about it and it's just something that's a personal thing. I never considered that because I never had anybody call in and say that they were Scientologists before. So I thought that I thought it was a sincere show. It was interesting. And I'm still looking forward to that top 10. And you know, I understand there too why some people, there was a super chat that came in from Rumble last night saying, you know, there's over 3,000 religions or whatever, and each one of those religions would consider um, any of the other 3,000 a cult in and of themselves. And yeah, religion, cult, it's interchangeable words there. Of course, they have different connotations the way you use them, no doubt about it. I understand that. But I think this was just a little bit different, only because of how contemporary it is and the source. The source. So that's that's it. That's all. And I guess that the book is not closed on that, so we'll see where it all goes. Fascinating show. Learn more about that culture, says Lisa. Yeah. Yes, fascinating show. It really is. Hey, everyone, I've got a Scientology story. I got tricked into going to Celebrity Center in LA along with a buddy of mine. They physically blocked us from leaving, almost punched a woman to get out. Two dogs. You serious? You can leave a religion, you can't leave a cult. I don't know. That's not the case. That's not the case uh, entirely. I mean, it's not that cut and dried. I know people who have. So it's only a cult if you can't leave? There's cults of personality, there's political cults, there's all types of things. My buddy was siding with them. It's insane. Okay, there's this Instagram account I just followed last week. It popped up, and I was like, oh, damn, maybe I can get this guy to call into the show in the second half of the Chris Shelton episode because it goes hand in hand with everything. This guy, it's called Streets LA. This right, I know it's all reversed. Where the hell? I know it's all reversed. Streets LA. STREETS .L.A. No spaces. And this guy essentially just hangs out outside of Scientology offices and locations and whatever, and tries to prevent people from going in. You know, in the same way that people used to be able to prevent people from going in or talking people out of going into abortion clinics. I guess um, it's uh, it's interesting. It's interesting. Like for example,
No, it's a cult. This is Scientology. You don't want anything to do with it. It's Scientology. Don't give him your information. I'm telling you, he's going to contact you the rest of his life. He works 110 hours a week to get paid no money. He has no connection with his family or anything. This is a cult. This is a whole cult. If you give me information to harass you for the rest of your life, this guy, he calls you fresh meat. He's called Body Rounder. His goal is to get you in there to watch that movie, to sit and try to sell you that book. Good job. Nice try, Joe. Nice try. You thought you had her, huh? Hi, Shannon. Bye, Shannon. What are you running for? Why are you scattering like that, Shannon? You're being super dramatic, Shannon.
so I guess this guy is very well known to all the Scientology recruiters at their offices or whatever down in Los Angeles. But you just saw, I mean, he snatched that one girl back from about to be going in and getting pitched. Hey, you know what? How much of what these people do on the opposition side is considered harassment? I don't know what you would say. You know what when lines are crossed, but he, it's I've been following that account for about a week or so. I'd love for them to get in touch with me. I wonder if he has if he left or if he's just always been opposed to it. If he's opposed to it for religious reasons, some other moral or ethical gripes that they have. We'll see. Oh, GDSOB. Hello, my friend. Hello. GD's a good guy. Been around for a long time now. You think about all the time that we've spent together. All of us. So many of us. Years. Even the newbies are OGs now. Frank, I really want to come change that light above your head.
Please do.
Lauren like that. Well, you know, Laura, if you want to, we can change them. This is like we just left them in from when we moved up here. There were certain things that we almost changed everything. These lights, we just say, yeah, you know, let's just leave them in for now. They got to get dusted, but they are just very old. They're very old. V says, I love that light. Yeah, no, it's a good light. And if we did replace it, I'd want something similar. I like the spots. But it's old. Replace it with a glowing red orb. It's like,
They don't know that it has a matching partner.
Oh, yeah.
A few feet away.
There's the other one. Sorry, GD. You're probably going to have nightmares now thinking about the two light fixtures we
What if I
have.
spray paint them? Would that help?
See, yeah, you can spray paint. No.
I'd have to take them down.
What, with like Rust-Oleum?
Yeah.
Thank you. They're like the wall color. This is we had the wall color. We had to, this is an emergency repainting.
Oh.
The first wall color that we picked out in here was, we thought was going to be a gray verging on the most subtle of like lavender. It was more like a gray, but it was just starting to turn into lavender just a little bit. We thought that it would look great. So we left the house while it was getting painted. A friend of ours did it. And when we came back home, we opened up the door. It looked like the inside of a candy shop. It was so pink. We said, oh no. We said, oh no. No. It was bad. No, it was offensive.
Yeah, it was hard to look at.
It was very hard to look at. I said, no, stop. And the whole thing had to be redone. And this was the color that we had picked out for one of our hallways. And we said, you know what? Let's just go with this for the rest of the way. One of the painters, two of the painters, our friend Estuardo, he does fantastic work. He's wonderful. I recommend him to everybody. But he had another guy on with him, Suko. Suko was around for that. Estuardo and Suko. Suko doesn't speak English at all, but I know what maricón means, and he, in what limited ability we had to communicate with each other, when I told Estuardo, no, I think we're gonna have to go with this gray. I mean, look at this. And I said, do you have anybody that has like a girl's bedroom or something like that would want this pinkish color? And they will start laughing. And you know, I heard Suko make a comment that essentially this is it's a very gay color. And I said, yeah. I said, yes, this living room is very gay. So, gay, gray. We went from gay to gray. Oh boy. So, Brother Zoe, it's good to see you. Sylvia, what's the name of the color? I'm repainting my house. I'm obsessed with colors now. Lauren, do you know?
Hold, please.
Hold, please. Lauren will let you know. Oh, she still has the swatch? She still has the swatch. Women.
It is Intuitive by Glidden, or something along those lines.
Glidden?
A Home Depot, probably.
It's called Intuitive. I know it's all reversed. But
This is our bedroom color.
this is called Dynasty Marquee.
No, that's Art District.
Art District. This is our bedroom color.
This is a
It
bathroom.
really gets you in the mood. And this is the living room. Intuitive.
This was the kitchen and bathroom. We changed the bathroom to be that color.
Let's
This
see
is
here.
Frank's office. Black.
Damn right.
And Aurora's.
Oh, Aurora's is Roaring 20s, right? I remember that.
Yep.
The only color I knew was a Roaring 20s because it's Aurora's room. And she was born in 2020. And Aurora. Roaring Aurora. So Aurora's room is Roaring 20s. If you got a girl's bedroom, that's a really nice color. But intuitive. PPG 1022-2. Glidden? That's the name of the paint?
Yeah.
It's not like Benjamin Moore or anything like that?
Might have been Lowe's.
The black color that we injected into the broadcast room, Studio A, is called Twilight Zone. It's nasty. It's so awesome. So if you're looking to go real spooky, Twilight Zone. I think that was Benjamin Moore. I'm pretty sure. Eggshell finish. I was thinking about going matte so that we didn't have any reflection of light off the walls, but anyway, love the names of paint and both. Yeah, I like the names of paints too. Frank, you should have a mirror nearby to show us things. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know why it reverses like this. I mean, it's the opposite camera, but you would think that it would keep things in perspective. The paint color name I last used was called Nigerian Peony.
Ooh.
Okay.
That sounds fancy.
I was surprised it wasn't matte. Yeah, no. I should have. For studios where there's going to be any kind of a visual element, I think from now on I will be using matte just so to cut down on all reflection. But let's see here. Let's see. There's a lot of great stuff. I'm working on a lot of things for the September event. We're really locked and loaded. I have a little bit of a studio shopping list here. Got to get some frames. What the hell's that sound? Was she even in bed for an hour?
Yeah.
She was?
Well, maybe not now.
She's awake.
Hello?
Somebody's in the hallway. Somebody's here. Frank, you should check out Hooked on Paint. Poly magnets, smart magnets, and primers. Additive, you can paint that magnetizes the paint. That's one of the things I actually have to get. I have to get a couple more magnet mounts for my disc plate posters. You guys might have remembered right behind me, it's in Studio A, there was a Titanic, maiden voyage poster that was turned into one of those disc plate metal posters. And I really like that over there in that corner. It's not there anymore because once the heat wave started about 3 weeks ago, things started literally melting off of the walls, and the magnet mount, the adhesive there just slid right off. So I have to get a couple more of those, and I should be all right. But yeah, I've got a disc plate Mussolini. Disc plates are great. I love disc plates. And they come in matte finishes as well. That was the best thing about it, is that when I put it behind me, there's quite a few disc plates at the studio, but I want to get a few more. When I put it behind me, it didn't reflect anything from the moon lamp. Then again, now that we have been conditioning the conditioning the lights a little bit more, as you might have noticed. The camera, I have to add a little bit more light on my face, but I have to add it higher up. I'm getting different types of lights that are coming in that we can softly get a little bit more illumination on the face. But if you might have noticed over the last week, all the broadcasts, look at my camera from this week's broadcast compared to early last week's broadcast. The color is a lot more subdued, a lot more clean, crisp. Things are in focus. You can see the lights on the Twin Towers a lot better. We've been really conditioning everything. Now, the issue I have is that the camera on me is far better than all the 3 other cameras in the room. Not by design, obviously. I wanted all of them to be the same cameras, but when we put all cameras, all the same Elgatos into the new computer that we had Jim Lee build us, it just made everything go to crap. It just, like, it started bugging out. So I don't know if I have to get if there's any kind of a hub we can do one day, or if I can get away from HDMI or USB-C and just go into some other direction when we have a little bit more funding, but that'll have to be a 2026 goal. I want a Sydney Sweeney display. Yes, okay. I'll look for that. I'll look for that for you, Brother Zoe. I'll let you know what's on there. I love most things that end in a vowel. It's an Italian thing. Yes. It's very open sound. It just lets you go. Like it can continue on and on. Like you can scream an Italian name as you fall down a well, and you can hold it forever. You know? Like P.O. Your last name is P.O. P.O. O's, Oz, E's. Anyway, I gotta roll out for a new doctor's appointment. I hope you guys can get some relief from a hurting lumbar. So that I've been excruciating pain. I appreciate some prayer, friends. GD, you'll be in my prayers. You'll be in my, you'll be held in mind during my next rosary. Have Lindsay Sharman in my prayers, my next door neighbor in my prayers. Everybody's going through things right now. Lindsay Sharman, she's going to be part of our book club on Monday, but she's been having some autoimmune issues that she's been asking for a little of attention for, and I'm just hoping everything gets better for her because she's been really uncomfortable lately. So, presto, GD, GB, GD. You know anything else about Nina? I'm actually going to call Nina after you guys. I'm done with you guys. I spoke with Nina last weekend. I called her up and we just talked, and she's, you know, she sounds great and she's funny, and I hope that she calls into the show sometime soon, and that she's well and of good spirits. And yeah, I'm going to call her again after I'm done here in a few minutes. And I will, I'll let you know, and I'll let her know that people are continuing to ask about her. Oh, okay. Well, listen, we did a half hour together. And next week, I should say next week, because we take off the summer Fridays. I really like these I like these Fridays off. I really do. And also, it gives me more of an exciting reason to go and do the Saturdays on the next week to double up there, so it actually evens out. On August 9th, I thought that Anthony and Mike were going to be able to do Zedals in New York with me. That's not the case. So I'm going to come up with a show that we're going to do. It is, I think we might do a music video request night where the cheesiest music videos you can think of, that we can do some music video rips. I would like to do that with you guys. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And also just remember, starting on Monday, so much stuff. is going to be now. We're going to have extra content. What's up, Doughboy? It's all going to be on quitefrankly.tv, pilled.net. Go over there and make sure you get your Pilled account ready. It's all free and stuff. But every night after the show ends at 9 o'clock, we're doing extra innings over on Pilled. That's just going to be me and the chat room, extra calls, extra time with special guests, watching content, doing reaction stuff that we can then go and upload elsewhere. All of our members only stuff is going to be on Pilled, starting with our Sunday stream. So those the YouTube links I usually send out to all the monthly subscribers will just get, they'll just be Pilled links now. And we're also doing other things there too. We're going to do every other Wednesday streams from the drum set. Once those are all set up and everything is decorated in there nicely. So the streams from the drum set, there's going to be all the Saturday night streams will be on pilled.net or quitefrankly.tv right there. So I can't wait for it. I can't wait for that. It makes it all feel a lot cozier, and it gives us a little bit more discretion to take really good stuff that we did in those shows and re-premiere it elsewhere. For
Hi, Dad.
what are you doing here?
Oh, I just finished a long rest.
You finished a long rest? Did you have dreams? What did you dream?
Yeah, tell you.
Did you dream, were you a Ninja Turtle?
No, I dreamed about you guys.
You dreamed about us? What did we do?
Go on up a mountain.
We went up a mountain?
Split up around.
Wow. We were in a mountain. Aurora, Doughboy in the chat room wants to know, who's your favorite Ninja Turtle? Is it, cause you know Dad, oh, what's Daddy's? Raphael. Okay, so then you have Raphael, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Leonardo. Which ones do you like?
Leonardo, because he's like kooky sometimes.
No. The kooky one is Michelangelo with the nunchucks. Leonardo's the leader with the two swords, and then Donatello is the scientist who has the bow staff. So Michelangelo's has the orange with the nunchucks. Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. You were right, Doughboy. It's Mikey. I like Raphael, but I like Ninja Turtles movie Part 1. Raphael. Dark, moody, angry. Okay? They lightened him up way too much in Secrets of the Ooze. Like, Raphael, first movie, that's Raphael. He got way too lighthearted. Anybody else agree? I need somebody to agree with me on this one. Okay. Well, Raphael's a hard ass, yeah. In one. He loses that edge and he just becomes a little bit more of a, and it's fine, hard asses can have those days where they just let their hair down and just chill out. But watch one again. It added something to that movie. Like when he comes back and he feels responsible for leading the Foot Clan back to the sewers, and they take Splinter, and when Raphael screams in anguish, that always freaked me out as a kid because I knew oh wow, like that's like when Superman screams when he sees that Lois Lane died in the rock slide. Like that's, man, that still gets me. Like, damn, that's intense. Anyway, all right. Well, listen, I'm so happy we got to chill out a little bit. I'll try to go live later on tonight around 9 o'clock from the fireworks wherever they are. Go and what's that?
Sea glass.
Sea glass?
Yeah, I found that at the beach.
Hey, you know what you should do?
What?
You should go to the beach next time and you should look for sea glass that we could give away on the show. Because Aurora is collecting so much sea glass. We'll make sure that we find a nice, smooth one for people, and we should give it away as a prize, right?
Yeah, and if you look very closely, you could see stripes on it.
You can see stripes. Oh yes. Oh yes.
What, want to see another one?
Yeah, show everybody one more because Daddy's getting off. Hold it a little higher. Like the camera's up there. Oh, an amber bottle, huh?
Has letters on it.
It's probably an Amstel light bottle, a beer bottle.
It has lights on it.
What do you mean lights?
No, wait. Letters.
Letters?
See?
Let me see. Hold on.
When you see bumps, that's the letters.
Oh, I see. A-S-E. A-S-E?
Yeah, sometimes they block off.
I'm trying to wonder what that could be. A-S-E.
Probably a soda or something.
A soda? Probably a soda or something.
Oh, wait. Dad, wait.
One more. Oh. All right. Remember the camera's right there. Aurora has been cleaning up the Long Island Sound all by herself. It's your clam, huh?
Yeah.
You know, next time that Daddy orders stuffed clams somewhere at a restaurant, you should try some. A little bit of clam meat and some bread stuffing. Squeeze a little lemon into it so it soaks up the lemon. It tastes so good. It tastes so good.
Not for me.
Not for you? Well, we'll see about that. She can eat a pound of fried calamari all by herself. Calamari fritti. Say it. Say calamari fritti. Anyway. Oh, here she goes. This is how. There she goes. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to leave because she's just gonna hack me to death. And yeah, she's the new book club president. She'll just hack me to death now, so I'm just gonna have to leave. Just to thank again Molly from Keto Brains. If you guys want to try any of this stuff, let me know. Doughboy, you got to try this. GD, if you've never tried this, just email me with your addresses, whatever. I want to send samples out to everybody. Wonderful. Treat your brain right. No crash. Maintain everything throughout the day. It's wonderful. I'm just going to go throw myself down a flight of steps now, and yes. Be well. Have a great night. And maybe I'll catch you on the boardwalk later for the fireworks. So keep your notifications on. Yeah, I'm always trying to push through, Dwayne. I'm getting nauseous. Steamed clams are gross. Well, not, steamed, like, I don't know. I like clams casino. I like linguine and clam sauce. The chunky clam sauce. I like clam chowders. I like both Manhattan and New England. But, and I really love oysters too. But as much as I love oysters, I'm also absolutely frightened of them. Because the oyster nightmare stories continue to be...
Laura.
It's okay. The nightmare stories of oysters and people throwing their guts up, they're aplenty. They're all over the place. So... Oysters Rockefeller. Yeah. All right, well that's that. That's it. Have a good day. Leave some comments and I'll catch you throughout the weekend. Get on Discord, chat with everybody, become a monthly sponsor so you can get all behind the scenes stuff. Get over to Instagram. Come to the Jamboree, damn it. Come to the Jamboree, damn it. Please. I want to see all of you. There's a few VIP tickets left, because we made 15 more. So jump on that, and I will see you soon. Aurora, say you later.
Bye.
You know what's going to happen, guys? Here's what's going to happen. As soon as I press end, she will walk away as if a switch had been flipped off. She will walk away, put the pillow back, and then just go do something else. She won't even address me anymore. She's hacking me to death because you guys are here. That's it. It's going to end in 3, 2,